Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, August 4th, and I'm taking these crazy little honeys on a walk, and I haven't quite got ready for the day. So just doing like a slow morning. I journaled this morning and watched a couple like educational videos on just some spiritual stuff. So I kind of want to talk about that for a second because I think it relates to me, my job, my industry, and like what I'm doing and what my goals are as far as like my future and the legacy that I want to have. If you know me, I teach from experience when I'm working with other estheticians. And the thing with working from experience is that I'm really trying to teach from a place of wisdom and not from a book or from a specific thing. So I don't always want to just teach estheticians like how to do this treatment or what ingredient, whatever. So I'm just like at a place where I want to highlight that more, and I want to help people not only like in business but personal, professional development. I feel like I understand humans or the way some people are, or what their higher gifts or what they're meant to do. And sometimes I think estheticians, I'm just speaking about estheticians, this could be anybody, but I think that they are looking for that guidance because we're in an industry that is it's got like such a set, it has like constraints, it has like a set thing that we have to mold into and be. And if you're not that, then you know, you're exiled or you're whatever. So I think it's all about finding what your personal strengths are and what you're actually meant here to be doing, whether that is being an esthetician or not being an esthetician. Even if you are an esthetician, you could also, maybe you're not harnessing that energy the right way, and so you want to learn, what are my strengths, what was I meant to come here and do, and if I want to expand on my business or what I offer or any of these things, then, you know, based off of your birth chart, your human design chart, astrologically, you know, you want to know like what were you meant here to do so that you can best use your time and energy and focus on doing those things to create the life that you want. And so right now, personally in the process of trying to embody that a little bit more. Based on my human design chart, I am a projector, need to get the recognition and then wait for the invitation for the next opportunity. And then when I get the opportunity, tend to react or make decisions out of emotion, and I'm being told to just wait and see how I feel, whether that takes an hour, a couple days, a week, a month, whatever it might be. So that's something that I'm working on, and I don't know, I just think it would be really cool to help estheticians or even just beauty professionals in general understand themselves better, and I'm already in the process of doing that, so that's what I'm doing. But I don't know, I feel like the beauty industry has kind of fallen for this thing that, like I said, you have to be a specific thing. But I think now more than ever, anyway, I'm sweating now, I'm hot. It's getting hotter, like the more I walk in now, I'm like in the sun. But anyway, I just feel like the beauty industry has conditioned us to fit into a mold or to exude this amazing passion, when sometimes it's just not that passionate. Like it's just not that exciting because we go through a lot of things. We don't have any room for error. And so I just think we need to start just worrying about ourselves, harnessing our own potential. And she's scared of a flower. And really just figure out who the hell we are, you know? Like the world's always telling us who we are. We've been conditioned to just hustle and work and all of these things, when in reality it's not serving us. And so in our jobs we do that as well, and it takes away from the positives that we have in the work that we do. You know, as an esthetician, we are healers. We help heal. I mean, State Board of Cosmetology won't like me saying that, but all in all we are. I mean, we help people with their emotions through physical touch and relaxation. We make changes to the skin and help the skin stay healthy or get it back to a healthy state. I think that if we celebrate the uniqueness that we have, you know, whatever that looks like as far as healing for your clients or whatever, I think that's where we were at the beginning of the beauty industry. It was celebrating everybody's differences, and now we're at a point where we're all just trying to do the same thing. We're all specializing in the same thing. We'll create this look so that people like us on Instagram. And to me, that's not why I signed up for being an esthetician. I signed up for being an esthetician because I wanted to take care of people and help people. And as a child, I always wanted to do something like that, whether it was animals or humans. And as soon as I heard about aesthetics, it was like a light bulb went off. It was like I felt like I could have everything that I dreamt of in a career in one thing. And I just feel like some of that's been slowly taken from me, I guess, by societal standards and conditioning. And so I just want to get away from that. But anyway, going back to my chart, my human design chart, I am very much someone who, in my chart, like I said, needs the recognition, but then I also need to wait for the invitation. And the recognition part's hard because I talked about this in other videos, but I have been conditioned to lay low, don't stir things up, be calm, be quiet, be small. And so I've kind of done that my whole life. I mean, I'm naturally kind of introverted, but how much of introverted is my natural being introverted, or is it caused? So right now, that's why I'm posting more to social media. I'm posting more in my truth and in my, like, how I really feel, because that's the kind of stuff I want recognition for. And if that's what my soul needs is recognition, then that's what I'm going to work towards. So the other thing about my human design chart is I'm meant to mentor, guide, just help people. Kind of already trying to do that with estheticians and kind of just helping them navigate different things. I think a lot of skill sets and stuff can be developed over time, as far as like technical skills or just understanding ingredients, things like that. Takes time to just master that and repetition. But I think some of the other stuff isn't taught. I mean, we're not taught that in general. How to step into our power, how to harness who we really are and what we came here to do. And the second that we figure that out and we start putting our energy into those specifics, you're better off making these decisions. So I'm really trying to, you'll see a lot from me coming up that I think will make my brand a little clearer on what I'm trying to do for my career, for estheticians, whatever. But I feel like I haven't made it super clear because I haven't been super clear on it. It's like I knew I wanted to do something, but nothing was speaking to me as far as like what exactly it was. Like I knew I was teaching from wisdom. I knew I was teaching from my experience, but in what capacity, just aesthetics, or can I dive deeper into that and not make it just about skin and beauty and things like that? I mean, I genuinely enjoy learning about people and figuring out what it is that they're meant to do, what their gifts are in this life that they can harness and do something really cool with in their career, which I think estheticians need that. Like I said, I see a lot of posts about people not being able to find jobs or whatever. So I want to help these people. I want to figure out what is it that it's not just it's not just business stuff, but it's really honing in on you personally, not just what everybody's supposed to do. Sorry, I was talking to a lady and her grandson, but yeah. So if this resonates with anybody, if anybody is feeling like they're lost and they're I'm passionate about aesthetics, but I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with this career, where I should be putting my energy in. I know everybody's doing similar things. Sorry, the dogs are pulling me all over the place. So if this has been shaky, I do apologize. But I know everyone's doing kind of similar things, but at the same time, we're not. And if you're having issues with client retention or just really anything, then it may be a point to look within and see what it is that you might need to change to get what you want out of your situation and to experience success. What are you barking at? She just lost her mind on a tree or something. I don't know what the hell she saw, but she started freaking out. Hopefully there's no one in these woods. But anyway, I feel like I've stopped and started this video so many times. But yeah, I just felt called to say this morning. It was something that I really should talk about it. Just to kind of start this process of being more authentic with myself and with others, and really trying to do the things that I was meant to come here and do. So if you are feeling lost, obviously you can book a strategy session with me, but that is where I would love to, if you want to do a human design chart kind of reading, and I can help you fit that into your career, I would love to. I think that would be really fun. Now, when I say that, it's not something that you know, you have to take to heart and you have to do it, but it's an interesting insight into, you know, you and what you're meant to be doing here. So